We are starting with the audio test, Pixel 8a versus Samsung Galaxy A56. Both really popular phones of 2025. We also have Pixel 9a very soon. But right now, the competition will be Pixel 8a versus Galaxy A56. We have a dual camera system on the Google Pixel phone. And we have a triple camera setup with that macro sensor, extra macro sensor on Galaxy A56. This is in 4K 30 FPS using the selfie camera. I think that's it for the audio test. Let the battle begin.
New era. Here we go. New era.
On the widest field of view, which is 1x, you would see that Galaxy A56 is a wider field of view. But in terms of facial details, almost the same. Just a difference in the white balance, warmer on Galaxy A56, while we have a more contrasty look on Pixel 8a. I think this boils down to personal preference or choice. You got a stronger looking Pixel 8a with darker hair and eyes, while you have a brighter and more appealing look on Galaxy A56. On 2x, same tendency with a warmer white balance on Galaxy A56, but a little bit punched in compared to the competition. Google Pixel 8a is natural looking and the contrast is also stronger looking at the hair and the shirt, darker compared to Samsung.
Can't keep me down, I glow up.
And like the ultrawide, you will see that the face contour works wonder on Pixel 8a. The face is well lit but just a tad softer. On selfie, you would see that the face and the hair is brighter and better exposed on Galaxy A56. Also more vivid looking at the colors of the jacket, while again darker contrast on Pixel 8a and the skin tone is natural looking.
New era. Stepping into the new era. Say goodbye to the old era. Say hello to the trendsetter.
This is our video quality test starting with the daylight condition, 4K 30 FPS using the selfie camera. So in terms of specification, we have a 13 megapixel sensor on Pixel 8a and a new 12 megapixel sensor on Galaxy A56. I really like the sensor of this phone. In terms of video quality, better exposed on Pixel 8a. Both phones are really good in terms of selfie camera. I think you'll be happy owning any of these two phones in terms of the selfie shooter. I'm excited about Pixel 9a to see if there's any improvement on the selfie camera. I think that's it for the selfie video recording. Now let's check the rear cameras. Now this is the main sensor. So we have a 50 megapixel sensor on Galaxy A56 and 64 megapixel on Pixel 8a. In terms of sensor size, 1/1.73, a little bit smaller on Pixel 8a, and 1/1.56. Really good sensor on Galaxy A55. I think they're using the older version of the sensor from Galaxy A55 and Pixel 7a. Later, we will do the video stabilization test. I'll probably start with the main sensor because we don't have 4K on the Pixel 8a. I think that's it for the video quality of the main sensor. Which phone do you think is better? Now let's check the digital crop. And lastly, we're testing the zoom capabilities of both phones. We're just using the main sensor of both phones, 50 megapixel versus 64. So I guess divided by 2. In terms of the video quality, noisier on Pixel 8a, and you have better video quality on Galaxy A56. But let me know in the comment section below if that's the case. Now let's check the image quality test. On our image quality test, I think there's a big difference in terms of color profile. Pixel 8a is natural looking and darker, while you have a brighter and more colorful Galaxy A56. It's a bit surprising because I know that Galaxy S24 and S25 series has natural looking tone, so it's refreshing to see that Samsung is going back to a more colorful and more vivid look on the newest mid-range.
Without you, the wind would knock me down again and again. There was a time that I thought that I would cry without you.
In terms of white balance, it's a little bit warmer on Galaxy A56. That makes the images look more inviting than the competition, but again, this is a matter of personal choice. The colors orange, blue, and green are popping out on Galaxy A56, while if you talk about reality, the colors on Pixel 8a is closer in real life. In terms of field of view, we have ultra-wide main sensor and 2x crop on both phones. But in terms of the 4D zoom, we have 10x on Galaxy A56. It also has a dedicated macro sensor for those close-up shots. And if we talk about the slow motion, we have full HD on both phones. Now we're testing the video outdoor stabilization and zoom using Galaxy A56 and Pixel 8a in 4K or UHD 30 FPS. So look at the color of the sky. We have blue sky today, which is really nice. A little bit cloudy, but you can see the colors. Natural looking on A56 and bluer on Pixel 8a. In terms of colors of the buildings, stronger contrast on Pixel 8a, even my skin tone. Let's check the video stabilization. Now let's check the rear cameras. Now switching to the main sensor, you can see that Pixel 8a crushes the blacks a little bit. The contrast is stronger on the mid-range pixel. Colors are very good though on both phones. And if you look on the details, really good. Might be sharper on A56, over sharpened a little bit, but all good. Looking at the color of the sky, almost the same look. Same blue sky, maybe just darker on Pixel 8a. Again, checking the video stabilization. Now we're checking the zoom. Digital zoom on both phones, 2x. Very good quality. This is lossless zoom for both phones. Look at the details here. And the house. Maybe stronger contrast on Pixel 8a. Look at the speed of the autofocus. Again, checking the video stabilization. And going for the farthest zoom, we got 5x on Pixel 8a and twice on Galaxy A56 10x. Look at the quality, the details, and the sharpness. Switching back to the main sensor, which phone do you think is better? On night shots, the colors on Pixel 8a is really good. Again, stronger contrast and natural looking. While in terms of details and sharpness, I would give this to Samsung Galaxy A56. All throughout this comparison test, I think Samsung A56 is sharper than Pixel 8a even in low light condition. This even amplifies on pitch black condition or darker situation. You got a brighter and more detailed look on Samsung Galaxy A56. But if you like a darker image and natural looking colors, Pixel 8a would also give you this. Alright, this is the selfie video recording low light video test on Pixel 8a and Galaxy A56. In terms of video quality, we have 4K 30 FPS on both phones. Both Pixel 8a and Galaxy A56 can shoot 4K 30 FPS and 1080p 60 FPS on the selfie camera. In terms of video quality, when you do subtle movement, there's a little bit of noise on Pixel 8a, but on Galaxy A56, it's brighter. Also noisier, but not as noisy as Pixel 8a. I think that's it for the selfie video recording. Now let's check the rear cameras. This is the main sensors on both phones. So for Pixel 8, we have a 64 megapixel sensor. It's f1.9 with 26mm field of view, 1/1.73 sensor. While we have a 50 megapixel sensor on Galaxy A56, 1/1.56, a little bit bigger in terms of resolution. And maybe in terms of exposure and brightness, this might be better than Pixel 8a. Let me know in the comment section below. I think that's it for the main sensor test. Now let's check the zoom. Alright, battle of 2x on both phones. So we're cropping in on a 2x digital on Pixel 8a and Samsung Galaxy A56. We don't have a proper optical zoom on both phones, so this is the quality you would get using the 2x on both phones. So from the selfie camera, main sensor, ultrawide, and even the digital zoom, which phone do you think is better? Now let's check the video resolution. This is the video resolution test. This is Pixel 8a in 4K 30 FPS, the highest resolution for the Google Pixel phone. And we have Galaxy A56 also in 4K 30 FPS, the highest resolution on the Samsung phone. I think that's it for our camera comparison video. Which phone do you think is better in terms of camera performance? Leave your comment down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.